Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tiana here. So today's video is going to be me trying out some new makeup items. I've been shopping lately, been picking up some new items, specifically at $8 TJMAXX foundation. So today's video I will be using All Real Techniques brushes. This video is not sponsored, but I will be using All Real Techniques brushes and tools to do this video, and there will be a Real Techniques giveaway at the end of this video. So please keep watching if you want to see how I got this face. Okay, so as I said in the intro, I am trying out some new products today. One in particular is a foundation that I got from TJMAXX. So I'm kind of skeptical about this. I don't know. I feel like anything glow, like me being an oily girl, like I'm probably out of my mind for trying this. And I also feel like it means kind of like a lesser coverage sometimes. So I picked up the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. And it says it's medium to full buildable coverage with a natural radiant finish. So this is what the box looks like, if you guys can see that. And I was just honestly excited because TJMAXX, it was only $7.99 and it's in the shade dark. So I didn't really get a chance to like swatch it or anything, but this is what the packaging looks like. It's really nice, and it's a dropper, so very similar to the NYX Total Control foundation. And if it is similar to the NYX foundation, I may do a comparison video. So I'm gonna go ahead and use products that I would normally use to start off my face, and I'm taking the Benefit Professional Pore Primer. I've actually really been liking this. I feel like it really just mattifies my T-zone really well, and it actually kind of makes it last, like the matte look lasts a little longer. For today's purposes, I just want to try out everything with my normal setup of makeup, and then maybe one day I'll try out the foundation without a mattifying primer and just see how well it does. I feel like this primer also, hopefully this foundation will be good for like the fall and winter months when I'm not like sweating like crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake up the foundation, and it has like a little button at the top, which is kind of really cool, but I'm guessing that's for the droppers. So as I said in the intro, I will be using All Real Techniques makeup tools to apply my makeup today, so don't judge me, you guys. My body sponge is it's a little bad. I need a new one. So I'm gonna just kind of like hopefully squeeze this onto, it probably is better if you squeeze this onto like a brush, but I'm gonna just kind of like drop it on my face. Ooh, a lot comes out in one drop. Actually, it's a lot better, I will say, than the NYX dropper, because the NYX one is just really weird how that one works. It's like a typical dropper, but it actually, to me, it doesn't pick up a lot of product. So since this is like a natural radiant finish foundation, I feel like the sponge may be a little bit more appropriate to apply. Maybe a little bit too dark. Like I said, I just went on a limb here and just bought this foundation because I saw it, and I don't really keep up with Stila a whole lot, so I don't really know like what's going on with them or anything like that. Never really like heard anything about them so much to the point, like especially their foundations. I've had their eyeshadow glitters and that mascara, but other than that, not so much. All right, so it's not looking too bad as it kind of like sets into my skin. What I will say though is I will probably try it out on its own or with another primer, like one that's probably more of like a silicone base, like maybe the Smashbox Photo Finish primer or the Milani one if you're looking for a drugstore alternative, because this foundation seems like it adheres well. Like it adheres really well, and it kind of just dries fast if you use like a mattifying primer. Think that's the foundation's fault? I think that's just the primer's fault. So I'm gonna apply some in the lower half of my face because I feel like I need a little bit more coverage in that area, but the coverage actually doesn't look that bad. I will definitely say it is a more medium coverage. It didn't really do anything here. I am noticing a lot of texture. Like a lot of my texture is kind of like showing through. I feel like sometimes when you don't have any makeup on, you don't really notice like your texture, and I feel like I'm seeing a lot of that in my cheek area and a little bit more on my forehead area as well. Everything else is looking pretty decent. Like I said, I do see the natural kind of glow. If you guys can see that, like in my T-zone area here, you can see like that little bit of a glow that it has going on for it. So yeah, so definitely not a matte foundation. I am going to be using the NARS Creamy Radiant or Radiant Creamy Concealer. I had one of these a while back and I did not like it. It dried out really fast. I feel like mine just kind of came out the package dry. And so I was like, why in the world is mine so dry? Especially when I would see everyone else using it and theirs was creamy, hence the name. So I don't know what was going on with the first one that I got, but this one I actually got a different color as well because the first one was a little too dark. So in this one I got the shade Medium Dark Truffle. Like this would be a good combination since I was using a radiant foundation today, and then this concealer is also supposed to be like a radiant kind of concealer. So I like to just bring my concealer on top of my eyelid as well. That just kind of helps dry out any oils, especially if I'm going to work, because most of the time I don't have time to apply eyeshadow, so I just bring concealer or foundation onto my eyelids. So that's what everything is looking like right now, and I actually think everything is good. Once I got the concealer on, definitely covered up my under eye area, so that's great. This powder, I'm going to be using the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder, and this is in Terracotta. I kind of wish I would have gotten just the regular light banana powder, but I was trying to get like, you know, a powder that would be kind of good for my skin tone. This is kind of how it looks, and I feel like it just looks a little too yellow, so I don't know. I'm going to be using a Real Techniques setting brush, one that I use for powder, and just kind of putting that underneath my eyes. I don't really like to allow my powder to set very long, so I'm going to just dust it away, and I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush. This powder looks like it's settled really quickly. Be careful with this powder because it may give you flashback. I don't know how I'm feeling about the foundation, guys. I feel like it's looking a little splotchy now that like I'm applying like more drying products. So maybe this foundation isn't well with like matte products or powders. I feel like it could look more united, like kind of more just as like one piece and not just kind of like splotchy. I don't know. It could be the loose setting powder. It could have like adhered in random spots, so I don't know. But we are going to move on now to eyes. So I saw these palettes at Walmart. These are the Milani Pure Passion eyeshadow palettes. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is what the palette looks like. It's a really nice gold color, which is really nice. And it has, I like that it has the names on the back of the palette. It has a really nice big mirror up here. You guys know I love like the more warm tone shades, so I like that it has a brown, like a neutral brown, a rusty orange color, and then also like kind of like a burgundy brown color here as well. Like these three shades are like really good for, you know, people of darker skin complexions to have to blend. This palette was not that cheap. I did notice that it was a little bit on the pricey side, especially for Milani. I believe it was $15 at Walmart. I will check the price and have it on the screen for you guys, but I was kind of like, okay. And that's one swipe of Pink Sand. That's really nice. Like that is a really nice color. So here, okay, I like what I'm seeing, Milani. I really like what I'm seeing. That Sunset's by the Beat. Ooh, Late Date looks really nice. Ooh, that is a really nice color. Like if you guys can see that, that is a really nice color. Ooh, don't know how I feel about Spice It Up. Spice It Up is like too close to my skin tone. So like it's like not there. So that'll be good for like a transition color. Like just something to just put in the crease area. Spice It Up will be good if you're someone of my skin complexion. These will be good for like transition shades. This one's also kind of close to my skin tone as well. So these are the 3 bottom shades, and as you guys can see, they are kind of blending in. The last 2 shades are kind of blending into my skin tone, but I think they'll make really good transition shades, and just once you build them up, they'll probably look a lot nicer. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go in starting off with Heat Is On, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to take that on my Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques. As I'm building it up, it looks really good in the crease. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Can't remember off the top of my head. I think I have one other Milani palette. I am going to go in with my Real Techniques. I don't know what this brush is called. It's the number 203 brush. This is just how it looks. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of Late Date and put it in the outer V area just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Color almost looks like black on my skin tone, but it's like a really, really deep burgundy brownish color. Area, and then I'll add a little bit of that color back, but I don't really want to miss any spots with this shadow. So then I'm just going to go back into Late Date and just kind of add it a little bit, that top crease area. I think all the colors are showing up really nicely on my skin tone, so I'm really happy about that. So I'm just going to go in now and just set my entire face with my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to use my Black Radiance True Complexion palettes. I think I decided against falsies today because I kind of just want to wear the matte eye today and not just overpower it with falsies. So I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got the little sample version just to try it out because I've heard quite a few good things about this mascara and I have just not tried it out yet. So I wanted to give it a try before I commit to the full size. For highlighter, I'm also trying out something new. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting bar, and it's the Mega Glow line, and this is the shade Fire. Yes. Ooh. I'm going in with my Fenty Gloss Bomb. I had to get a new one because my other one was trash. But this is the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. I love this one. I think it's really great for someone of my skin complexion. And I just wear it on its own. And this is the main thing I've been wearing. You guys know I love glosses more than liquid lipsticks. So this is the only thing that's been keeping my lips right. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I pretty much liked everything in the video. I have to kind of test out the foundation a little bit more, so I'll definitely include an update down in the description box below if I have any new comments or feedback by the time I get this video up. So for the giveaway, there will be one winner and you will be getting 3 Real Techniques items. So the first item you're going to be getting is the Real Techniques Miracle Face and Body Sponge. You're going to get your very own. I know I need a new one, so I'm jealous of you guys because I got this for y'all knowing I need a new one, but I was too cheap to buy 2. So I am throwing in a little extra bonus item because this item I actually don't have, but I saw that it was limited edition, so I said, why not? This is the Real Techniques Brush Crush 3 301 foundation brush, and it is gorgeous. It has purple specks of glitter all over the handle of the brush, and it's like an ombre effect. So I thought this brush was amazing. And then the last one is my favorite brush by Real Techniques. This is the setting brush. You guys saw that I had two different ones because I love it. You can use it for highlight, you can use it for setting powder, whatever you want to use it for, you're gonna get it. All you have to do to enter into the giveaway is you must be subscribed to my channel, be 18 years of older. This is US only, so sorry about that, guys. When I do one of my bigger giveaways, I will make sure to do an international. So US only, 18 years or older. You must be subscribed to my channel, and leave me a comment down below letting me know your current favorite makeup item, because I'm in the search of some new stuff. So let me know what you guys are loving right now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.